Hey y'all, I just wanted to come on real quick and encourage you. Listen, when God sends you the promise, don't kick against the pricks. Listen, don't kick against it, okay? Because you don't want to be like Moses. And I've talked about this before in relation to Moses getting frustrated with the people. So much so that he kicked against what God had presented to him when the promised land came around, which then prevented him from being able to obtain the promised land that God had already told him a long time ago was going to be the inheritance of the children of Israel. Are y'all following me? Okay. So when God sends the blessing, sometimes we have to be mindful that we don't kick against it, that we don't kick it back to God in a sense of being ungrateful for what God allowed to come across our path or what God had brought to us. The blessing sometimes is not going to always be in the package that you expect it to be in, okay? And speaking from personal experience, okay? Take it from me. You want to take your physical eyes sometimes will blind you to what God is sending to you and prevent you from being able to see in the spirit what that gift really is and what that gift can bring to your life. And sometimes our fleshly desires keep us from being able to recognize the gift. I'm going somewhere with this, I promise. You don't want to be like Moses and allow your flesh to keep you from obtaining the gift that God is sending to you and or receiving the gift that God is sending to you. Sometimes we have to really make sure we are seeing through the eyes of the spirit and not through the eyes of our flesh when God sends the promise to us, okay? Okay? Learn from my wisdom here, okay? Because sometimes we can recognize that a gift or a promise was sent to us too late because we allowed our fleshly eyes, okay, to totally disregard the gift that God was sending to us. And then we don't realize until way later that, oh, that was something that God was sending to me to be a blessing in my life, and I missed it. Not saying that the opportunity won't come across your path again, but I'm trying to help you out so you don't miss it when it comes the first time. Okay? So, take it from my experience. Y'all know your girl is 46 years old, about to be 47 in December, okay? So, yeah. Do not kick the blessing when God sends it to you. Don't be like Moses and miss out on the promised land because you allowed your fleshly frustrations and or your flesh to get in the way of you being able to recognize the gift that God is presenting to you. I hope this is making sense to y'all. I know this is a little quicker than some of the messages I've been posting lately, but I feel like somebody needed to hear this. Now, learn from my mistakes. Okay, I'm trying to help y'all out. But listen, I love y'all. Y'all know I love you. Okay? Now you go out and you make it a great day on purpose. And don't you go mess up nobody else's day, okay? But listen, don't necessarily kick the gift when God brings it to you. It may not come in the package you're expecting it to come in, but by all means, seek God and make sure it's from God, okay? And when God does reveal to you that it's from Him, ask God to give you the wisdom on how to handle the gift that's been presented to you. Because your natural eyes or your fleshly eyes may not see it as a gift right now, but there's something in the spirit that it actually is. I hope I'm making sense. Now, I love y'all. Y'all know I love you. You got to make it a great day on purpose. Don't you go mess up nobody else's day, okay? But don't miss the gift. And don't kick it to the curb just because it doesn't look like what you wanted, what your flesh wanted, okay? Set your flesh aside and see it through the eyes of the Spirit, okay? All right, I love y'all. Now you go make it a great day. Love you. Bye.